Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to a bit of Fallout 3, A Tale of Two Wastelands, where today, having exposed the Enclave threat, having exposed itself to us, we've joined the Brotherhood of Steel, and we also have Starblind and Cross joining us as well. How lovely. Unfortunately, our father was slain by the Enclave at Project Purity, having got the band back together. Oh, hello. Vault 101 emergency frequency. We'll have a listen to that, shall we? There we have Revelation 21:6. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him who is athirst of the fountain of water of life freely.
This is an automated distress message from Vault-Tec. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message.
Okay. So, a martyr, our childhood friend, needs some help. It's not fair that we help her out. No, I want the Vault-Tec jumpsuit. So we might go to Vault 108 later to explore.
Here.
Thank you. Right, what's our inventory looking like? That's much better. Just a lot of winterized power armor.
Don't let the people around here fool you with their hippie crap. They've got water.
Speaking of water, do I have water?
You've helped me so much.
Welcome to Megaton. Enjoy your stay.
So we get to finish off the Vault 101 saga. Indeed, we do finish it off. I don't think I finished a train of thought yesterday, but I would like to just continue that. This is going to be a bit of a rambly video, really. Setting my mind off recent events. Yeah, I was saying yesterday, like, I could easily see the Enclave being easily played in a Fallout pivotal role-playing game. It's very easy to imagine that, like, you're these power-armored dudes wandering around the wasteland, furthering the aims of the establishment, or who hope to be the establishment.
And here you are. The spirits have blessed me with many gifts, but you have given the more marketable gift of monetary investment. Please accept this offering, a mask and helmet made from the hide of the wisest spirits of the wind. May it benefit you as fully as it has myself.
Crow's eyebot helmet. Oh, nice. Okay.
Have a look. See if anything calls out to you.
Advanced radiation suits. Breathing masks. Nice. Combat armor reinforced. Combat armor reinforced Mark II. This guy sells clothing and armor. I guess that's the thing. Including power armor. 245. And the schematics for the cryolator. Too bad we already have those. You've got a lot of caps. Ah, I need a lot of money. So how about we do some trading? Don't think I'm getting the best deal here, but sure. There we go.
Thanks. Walk well, friend.
I'm just here to protect the merchandise.
So yeah, it's like the Enclave, like, you could easily go around the wasteland discovering things. As I understand it, they actually go to Portland, which is like the worst place of all the wastelands. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just watching a lore video about alternate history, and I think the Enclave would go to Portland. But yes, I also don't know my geography either, so... Oh, there's dog meat. Hello, dog meat. I unfortunately can't have you with me. Don't want you getting blown to smithereens. But yeah, the Brothers of Steel again. Another faction. One could easily join. Interesting that I have to actually make a note about what the password is. Radio 101. Here we are. Never mind. Don't want to get copyright stricken in. Exit prohibited by the overseer.
You are a credit to your father.
Thank you. Yeah, so this is what has been happening lately.
I've got one! I've got your back!
Steve Armstrong. Is that? He tried sneaking out. So was he the teacher? I'm done, teach! Yeah, the Brothers of Steel going around finding tech. Plenty of opportunities for one-shots.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there.
And the panorama helmet.
Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. You just thought you'd pop in? Don't take this the wrong way, but you probably ought to just turn around and not come back. Things, well, they haven't gone very well since you and your dad left. This isn't the happy vault you grew up in anymore. There's real trouble. Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Interesting that the Vault Dwellers are so sheltered that the word crap is considered harsh language.
I'm sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the Overseer didn't like that one bit, and started cracking down on that sort of thought. Guess he didn't plan on you coming back. I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you. It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault. I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go? Okay, follow me.
Now this situation changes depending on who's alive and how you handle things before. Charming. I specifically made sure that Marta and the Overseer will live. If the Overseer does not live...
Make no mistake. Your father would be proud of what you've done.
Thanks.
Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor!
Don't you know enough to stay away? I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore. I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous. Yes, you do.
Stop shooting, damn it! I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going? As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Don't you know enough to stay away? Yes, you do.
So it was Mr. Broch that they shot. Looking outside. Although he was trying to sneak out and evidently failed. Oh, sorry. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to speak to a martyr. First place. The fucking ruins. So yeah, if the old Overseer had been killed, then someone else would take over. Janice Hawkins. Fucking hell. We will explore the vault again fully, but...
You're on point. I shall back you up.
Amada's up there. Amada's up there. In the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole Overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference. I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh? Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough. Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amada anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again. I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh? Catch you later. Maybe.
So, there's a couple of ways of doing this. You could actually even blow up the vault, and everyone has to get out.
You are a
Is,
credit to your father.
yeah, thank you.
I never thought you'd be back. Oh, it's good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age. My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer. Oh dear, we aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there. Oh, please be careful.
So if you sabotage the vaults, people have no choice but to leave. Although they will now be denied their safe haven. But there might be other ways. If we keep things as they are, though, people are, well, doomed one way or another. You see, the air filtration's going out, and these people are very accustomed to the clean air. The water is going to run out, food's going to run out, eventually they're going to have to trade. And, well, they're running out of things to actually trade.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back! Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then, I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives. I heard we sent a couple of scouts outside long ago. Maybe the suit was theirs. The vault was open for a while, but for some reason they closed it off when we were babies and everyone swore to deny it had ever happened. But then Jonas died, and they're keeping us locked in here, all to protect that fantasy of remaining untainted by the outside world. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to. I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it. Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this. You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
Oh my god, that's cold.
I should have remembered. I was just worried. I don't know, maybe your time outside had changed you. Thanks, and good luck talking to him. Let me know when you change his mind.
So it's better to open up the vault
you'd be
now.
back.
These people don't want to leave as such. They're fine with staying. They just want to
Watch
trade.
for signs of trouble.
Another problem as well is that vault population was dwindling. Even at the beginning of the game. Oh my god. Ah, hell. I mean, I know we didn't like Beatrice, but she was the creepy one who was...
How may I serve you, mistress?
Go this to pass, but... dear.
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success. But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the Overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new Vault Medical Practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all. Actually, no. I'm afraid I've been, what's the human term? Fired. I've been reassigned to cleaning detail. My first duty is, somewhat ironically, cleaning the clinic. But surgery was fun while it lasted. Human problems for human heart. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy. Of course. Don't let me keep you.
Another problem with the vault was that as the population was dwindling, there was an even greater chance that inbreeding would just become rampant, and all the mutations that come with it would unfortunately come to the fore.
Hey, good to see you again. Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here. The Overseer thinks he's in charge of us, just because it's his job? Well, nuts to that. We do what we want, and we want to open the vault. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days is going to turn real ugly. But I'll be ready for it. Whatever.
It's good to
Just
see you again.
talk to the others.
You're alive! A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. I hate that this whole thing has turned us against our families. But we just can't keep living down here forever. I mean, look at this place. Whatever.
I never thought you'd be back. Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I tried to get them out, I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault, but my dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad either. I wouldn't call us rebels. I mean, we don't agree with the Overseer, but we still love the vault. We just want to try going outside, too. Whatever.
Vault-Tec propaganda did a real number on these people. They, Overseers really do take their jobs seriously, and people do take Vault seriously. Life here is mostly comfortable.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again.
Look at that helmet.
I've got one!
Look at that, very nice indeed. I'm taking. I took a finger as well. So he was evil. Go with the targets. I think that armor is actually from something, that helmet. But I just can't place it. I think it's from like a... It's honestly from like a manga. No, anime, like not Neon Evangelion. It's from something else, I just can't place.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage. I don't know that I should be talking with you. With all of the bugs and fires, there was an awful lot of strain on the systems down on the reactor level. Our water chip's pretty delicate right now, but I'm working on setting her right again. It's just a phase they're going through. Every kid thinks they want to leave the vault at some point, but we all grew out of it. Yes, you do.
I'm disappointed to stand there. But I get it.
Good to see you.
So,
helping the people of the Wasteland is of the utmost to the Lion's Doctrine.
good to know. Yeah, that helmet, I'm trying to remember. I've seen it before, but I can't remember where. Oh, sure, come back to me. Okay, let's try. Not having much luck with the bonuses here, are we? Or maybe we will. Just need to remove one more dud. Yep. So this, from what I can tell, is going to be the way to sabotage the vault. But I'm just going to see if I can actually fix the reactor. Okay, so let's try again. Test air filtration, test hydroponics. Begin warship service. The warship service. Do not purge. Okay. So if I purge it, I'm guessing that means it's going to break it. But I'm wondering if I can actually repair it myself.
I don't know that I should...
The water chip is a very important component in Fallout 1. And in Fallout 2 you can actually go back in time. It seems to be working just fine. Yeah. So in Fallout 1, you learn that there was one vault. There was an experiment or a cock-up somewhere that caused one vault to get all the water chips and one vault, but no Gek. And one place was to get all the Geks, but no water chip. So yeah, it was a rather interesting time for the people of the California Wasteland. Look around the houses. Chip Taylor. Oh dear. A tragic casualty. Who else lives around here? But yeah, the vault needs to expand, lest it stagnate.
You're back again? It's all kind of blurry for me. But I hear I owe you for saving me. But don't expect much. The whole thing was your dad's fault in the first place. They're a bunch of hellions, that's what they are. I'm at my wit's end about them. I really am. Yes, you do.
Can't you just leave us alone? The bugs were horrible, but my family was pretty lucky. But then my Freddy went and got caught up with those idiot rebels. Those kids are risking our entire vault just because they're bored. It's horrible! Yes, you do.
There may be hostiles in the area.
So there's nothing there. Nothing in the box. Or is there? Water's still healthy.
You don't belong here anymore. Oh boy, are you in trouble? What do you expect from idiots like them? I'm just glad I was done with Butch's stupid gang before they got involved in all this. You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you? Yes, you do.
So now you're beginning to see the real human losses.
Be vigilant. There may be hostiles in the area.
I don't think there's anything in this area. I had the wrong quest, I was following the wrong marker, I do apologise, so let's go back. Let's go to the open level now. Confidential. Top level security only. From Chief Officer. Subject, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to the scum. While we may be able to hold out some hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to fight. To the fight to us, or worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound. Live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will have only they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see what's worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault.
Be vigilant.
Mr. Broch.
I never thought you'd be back.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Mr. Broch. Teach?
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards. I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all. It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself. Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late. Watch yourself down here.
Mr. Broch, please be careful. Don't want to get shot by the guards.
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted. Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains.
Oh no, that's you.
Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed. Aha, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
About the Enclave?
And what makes you so certain about that? I can't imagine you're still so naive after spending time in that hell outside. None of them know what the outside is like, and most of them would die out there. Then the rest of us inside would eventually die out too. I won't risk all of our lives just for a few people's passing fancy of taking a wasteland vacation. I hope you can understand that. They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
But the thing is that numbers are dwindling. You're going to lose them one way or another. This vault is unsustainable. And this vault is probably actually to scale. Yeah, so that means that, yeah, the amount of people that we're seeing, the only ones here.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
What do you mean what I started? I still owe you for Jonas.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
Yeah, we could just go to land there, plan to raid the rebels. But here's another way. You simply don't have enough people to stay isolated down here forever. It's impossible.
I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little. But we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Oh. External contact report. The Vault recently received unexpected radio contact over the governmental Vault-Tec frequency from an organization calling itself the Enclave. Governmental codes are valid according to the Vault's ancient records, and the Enclave put forth an offer of amnesty and unity with the official remnants of the American government in exchange for access to the Vault and its data stores. They claim that the Vault passwords no longer match their records, preventing them from extending their offer in person. After brief negotiation, I have refused entrance to this Enclave. I cannot trust my Vault and its inhabitants to an unknown factor, much less one that would so gallantly suggest abandoning our Vault's greatest mission. All the more reason to prevent the rebels from opening the vault to the likes of them. Now this is something the Overseer did correctly, because past attempts to open vaults to the Enclave have met with failure. In the Fallout 2 intro video you can see what happens when people open the vaults to the Enclave, and more specifically Frank Horrigan, their own resident super mutant. Not that anyone would call him a super mutant to his face. Rebels. An alliance of rebels is formed in my vault, dedicated to the wholly destructive goal of reopening the vault to the outside world. Amata and Edwin Broch are the leaders of the band, with those ridiculous tunnel snakes making up its muscle, along with a handful of other youths and naive idealists. Attempts to isolate and demoralize the group are proceeding at pace. Edwin Broch has been jailed for his attempt to lead a direct attempt to open the vault's door, and their members have holed up in an old clinic and schoolroom. Their dwindling food and proximity to the dangerous Dr. Andy are sure to drain the morale from their rebellion until they give up and are walking back into a happy family again. Amata. It pains me dearly to know that Amata is behind the rebellious element of my vault. If she weren't their leader, it would be a simple matter to break their spirits and bring them back in line with the vault's time-proven isolation plan. But with her as a central figure in their rebellion, I must refrain from the more persuasive tactics of security's disposal. I will not repeat the mistakes of that night again. The vault cannot afford it, and I cannot bear to drive my daughter away from me. Despite everything, I have taken great pride in her natural talent for leadership. When she inevitably comes around, I feel she will make a worthy successor to my position of overseer. Just funsies. That's the door open again. There's this picture of a martyr around. Show how much she cares, really. Or maybe they took it away from her. Who knows? I trust that Mr. Roach made it out of the atrium safely. Made it out of there safely. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't got a clue as to where I'm actually supposed to go. Okay, so at least it's through here. Yeah. So yeah, the spoilers for Fallout 2. I'll let you skip ahead very briefly. The Enclave was systematically going through vault to vault, wiping them out of people and taking their stuff.
Consider it one of many mistakes.
They believed that...
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. You don't belong here anymore. What do you want? Yes, you do.
What? I'm going to see that.
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
Okay, so spoilers for Fallout 2 end. However, this next bit is very, very important.
I know you are, and on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go. No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again. I'm sorry, but you have to leave.
Well,
goodbye.
Let's just
What do you want?
You did it!
Toto matter again, we'll just go through that again.
I just heard.
Whatever it is, I'm glad to help.
I know you are.
Okay.
So, we can never really thank you enough for everything you've done. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. It'll be a while before we're actually ready to go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. But with luck, we'll meet again.
Look to the left. Leave Vault 101 forever.
Sorry to see you go.
I'm sorry, but you have to leave. Goodbye.
There is one more person I want to see.
Watch for signs of trouble.
I never thought you'd be back.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
Goodbye. We'll miss you.
I think he's waiting outside. Watch. Now, leave Vault 101 forever isn't just, you know, some pithy little remark.
Good riddance. Get out.
It's a reference to the first game. I think I've said this before, but
It's a shame you've got to go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
you don't know the new entrance password. In Fallout 1, when you return the water chip, you are praised as a hero. But you're also told that you can never come back. But once you do, everything that the Vault needs of you, return the water chip, and defeating the Master, and destroying his army of super mutants, you can't go back into the Vault. You can't go home. The Vault Dweller cannot encourage others to go out with them. So the Overseer has to tell everybody
You are
that
a credit to your father.
died out there, in order to prevent other people leaving, in order to prevent them from their power from slipping away. This is the Vault Dweller. To go on to make the tribals of Fallout 2, and that's where the that's where the Chosen One in Fallout 2 comes in. A great grandson or daughter. of the original vault door. Let's go to school. Oh, quantum. And deal with some raiders.
Just like a little bit.
Fuck! I'm hit!
You're gonna
No! Area secured. Engaging targets.
Time to tear you apart.
We'll get him.
Kick ass!
For me?
Ooh, silenced. Oh, 22 SMG. I've already seen that. Now, I believe in this school there might actually be some sheet music. If there is, I'd like to return to Agatha.
No shit. But he wouldn't stop screaming about claws of death. Finally got sick of it and put it down.
Come on out and let's fight face to face.
Come out and fight.
Monsters. Ugh.
This is a coward's game.
Who's out there?
You're exhausted
I'm gonna
by
kick
patience.
your ass.
Face me, damn it!
This is bullshit. Come out and fight.
Hiding is futile.
I'll try and find a way upstairs.
Hearing those damn noises again.
Enemy contact. I've got your back.
Time to tear you apart.
I hope I don't find you. Hold still, meat.
Hearing those damn noises again.
Who's out there?
Hiding is futile.
Time for me? Better hope I don't find you.
This is bullshit. Come out and fight. Huh. Hearing those damn noises again. Hiding from me? Better hope I don't find you. Okay, cut the shit. Who is that? Who's out there? Die!
Scared. Just like a little bitch. Who's out there?
Who is that? Come on, boys!
Keep picking up rubbish that I don't need. Ooh, I bought a helmet because plus 1 perception. Nice. Don't need that. Utility jumpsuit. Nice. Supposed to look a lot like Dad's. And it's quite grimy.
Time's up, princess.
You know what, let's have some third person come up for a change.
Hearing those damn noises
There
again.
may be hostiles in the area.
Time to go! Where?
Suck. Okay, look, entry number 1. Boppo died like a bitch. He didn't have half a bad idea setting up here. He had a good thing going, picking off caravans and traders on their way into Megaton. It's stupid to try and raid that town. Dumbass deserved the bullet Sims put in his head. Anyway, there's sweeter water to be had here. That damn vault's what we should be trying to get into, not that rag-ass town. If we can get in there, ain't none of us gonna want again for the rest of our lives. Look, entry 2. So the scamps trying to get tired of the digging into the tunnels instead of using mines to get into the caves. Not a half bad idea. Explosions damn near knocked the building apart. We've got a new window or two on the new side of the building. I'm gonna have some fun with the boys to knock over a caravan with explosives, but we'll have to use few other blasts, so some assholes will, when they get done, will come looking. Log number 3. Had a goddamn hive of ants in the tunnel. Well, it's like 7 of our best diggers before we could log off the way in. Need to find some way to poison them so we can keep off and keep digging and blast into that vault. If we don't get there soon, I think we're going to end up like Boppo. Except we went with the sheriff Boppo, he's going to be one of my own men. So it seems as though these raiders had a plan to break into the vault by blowing the tunnel from here to there. Except it would have been a great idea. Except these guys aren't hopefully smart. Stockholm. Okay, so that's what we've got there for. Pre-war books that I can use. Oh my word. I really do need to look for a mod for a better Pip-Boy flashlight. Yeah, I don't mind if it breaks stealth or anything, I really just want to be able to see further. I don't want to just go that way, yeah, I still want to look around.
Hey! Time to tear you apart! Where? Kick it! Oh. Damn it! They owed me 50 caps!
Damn it, he owed me 50 caps!
I'm hit! Ah! Time to die!
Look at that, that's how we do it.
Oh!
Might as well just let her carry on. We're pretty well back.
I'm hit! Damn it!
cherry bombs don't weigh anything, so I might as well take them, because then I can sell them. There's still more to explore, so that's what we're gonna do.
Time to take you apart.
Got one here. Engage it. Where? Contact confirmed. Back. Request.
No finger. More's the pity. Cross is looking fine. I think we're all good. I don't think there's much more left to see here. Buff out, slim packs. Jet. Done and dusted. So where to now? I know a rather interesting place we can go to. First, strap off some gear. Because we want to be able to make sure that we can carry what we want to sell. Got lots of pre-war books. Let's go with binocs. Those. I don't really need the laser action rifle, to be honest. I can use them as a shovel, find some loot, sniper rifle, go with keeping.
Hope things are going well.
Let's have a look at what we need. Pre-war books.
You today, madam?
And let's do something with ammo as well. like a lot of darts. Out of shotgun shells. For what I'm doing is I want to sell them, don't I? Let's try and break down the ammo, shall we? Have you got anything that I can break down? Oh, I can recycle flame fuel. Let's do that. Let's recycle all these things that we're not using. I can't break anything down yet. Oh, now I can. Sorry, I must have scrolled out too far. I don't use 9mm rounds, so I might as well break those down. So I can make more of these ammo types. I really want 3-way rounds. Rifle powder. What else do I need? Rifle powder and primers. What does that need again? Large rifle. Small rifle, short shell, large pistol. I don't want to break those down. I need... Right, so that's what I need. I need a primer and rifle powder. Put on the shotgun shells as I don't use shotguns, but I can take. The lead powder on them to make other things. Okay. Yeah, I'm all good. Right, let's see someone about some stuff. Gotta be able to buy some scrap, surely.
Huh. Did you know the human body can survive without the stomach or spleen? Oh, what's up?
Miscellaneous. So I need powder. Have you got it? No. Actually, do you have any pre-war books? Oh, no, you don't. Never mind. I'll buy a metro ticket. But I don't think there's much else here. Oh! I'll take those. Anything for free that you can give away, I'll take. One kind of ammunition I'm in dire need of, and I very rarely find it. It's for a sniper rifle. So I'd sell some stuff. I don't really use .22 22 caliber, so we'll put that. Oh, well, 138. That's not bad. I don't need that many bullets. For that, go on. else have I got? Pulse slug, nice. Yeah, like, if I get a good shotgun, I will.
Don't hurt yourself.
Okay, I don't think she's actually got anything left for the house that I can buy. So that works for me.
Come back soon.
So what we need to do now is we need to go to the Museum of History, I think it is. Well, we do need to come here. No, it's not here, it's the Arlington Library, I think it was where we needed. It's just across from the Citadel. Where was it now? There we go. I need to stop here and drop off some pre-war books.
Hey! Where?
Retreat!
Enemy down.
Oh, there he is. Raider sniper up there, I'm familiar with him.
If you have any pre-war books,
moving,
I'll take them.
Wastelander.
You've returned. Have you brought me any books? Excellent. How many are you willing to trade? Very well. Here is your reward. Use it well, and return with more books when you can. Steel be with you.
Right. So we've got another 1,000 bottle caps to spend. I wouldn't mind exploring more of DC, but let's go to the Museum of History, see if we can't do some quests there. Because this, I am long overdue in showing you Underworld. I don't think Underworld's part of the main quest, but here we are. Underworld journey. Thought I saw the sign of the Mythic Dawn then.
Oh, well, would you look at that? We got us a smooth-skinned visitor. Ooh-wee. We ain't seen one of your type in a long time. You're in Underworld, Smoothskin. It's the only safe place for we ghouls in D.C. We're here out of sight and out of mind. The mutants leave us alone, and the slavers usually don't come this far into the city, so it's not bad. Really, the Brotherhood of Steel is the only thing we have to worry about. So long as we don't leave Underworld, that is. Bastards. They don't seem to be able to tell us apart from the super mutants. Or maybe they just don't care. They see us and shoot on sight. At least they have the common courtesy to miss most of the time. Still, bigots. That's right. As long as you don't bother us, we won't bother you. Feel free to come and go, trade, sleep, whatever. Just make sure that you leave whatever trouble is following you at the door. 'Cause we don't want it. So enjoy your stay, Smoothskin. Enjoy your stay. Just try and keep from shooting up the place. We got a nice little deal going on down here. We'd like to keep it nice. Me? I keep every hunk of old rusted pre-war garbage around here in operating condition. We've got lights, water, and ventilation all running off the old crap they used to keep this place going for the tourists. I've managed to keep it going so far, but, well, I'm not sure how long I can keep it up. We've scavenged just about all the scrap metal from all the places we can safely get to. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel here. Hell, not before long I'm gonna have to disassemble poor old Cerberus for parts. Hey, you get around, don't you? Tell you what, you bring me back any scrap metal you find out there, and I'll trade you whatever I can. We can work out a trade. We've got some stuff around here that we don't need, but a smooth skin like you might make use of it. Well, all right. That's good to hear, stranger. Just come on back to me when you've gathered some scrap metal. You'll find it just about anywhere. On junked robots, in old buildings, you name it. For every 5 bits of scrap metal you give me, I'll give you a stim pack, some Radaway, or a dose of Radex. I need scrap, you need goods. We both win. We were driven underground, almost 50 years ago now. Between the super mutants, the beasts, and you crazy humans, it's not safe up there. So we stay down here, out of sight and out of trouble. We get a few smooth skins every so often, but most of us don't trust them. You're not gonna give us more reasons not to be trusting, are you? Let me know if you have any of that scrap metal to sell.
So this is Underworld. Home of the ghouls. One of the homes of the ghouls. And possibly one of the more luxurious places.
Bugger off, ye bastards, bugger off. You'll get no more this evening. How's it go? Huh? Ah! Jesus Christ! Don't sneak up on me like that. Last fella to do that damn near lost my arm. You're new here, yeah. You must be, since you're actually talking to me. I'm Patchwork. Or just Patches, if you like that. Shit. I forget. Who, me? Yeah, I'm fine. I guess. No. Yeah, I'll be okay. I just need to try not to lose any more of my parts this time. And Doc Barrows says that he's getting tired of putting them back on me. So, you know, if you see any, just bring them back. You sure? Some people make me hurt myself, 'cause it makes them laugh. Why, you'll want to head on over to the 9th Circle and talk to Mr. Azrakal. What was I saying?
I think I just met...
Oh, yeah, the generators. I don't know where they are. You'll have to ask Winthrop.
I think I've actually just met myself as an NPC in the game. Pleasure to meet you, Patchwork, a kindred soul.
What can you tell me about? Wait, what?
Yeah, we're good to carry on.
Oh, hello. Wait, what?
Scanning. Attention! Civilian on deck.
Oh, this is Cerberus with his 3 heads.
I am Cerberus. It is my solemn duty to guard the citizens of Underworld against any and all threats, both foreign and domestic. So yes, I'm the guard dog. This is a town full of peace-loving ghouls, so check your bigotry at the door. They're just like humans. They feel, they hurt, they bleed. They deserve the same love and respect as any human, and don't you forget it. At least that's what they programmed me to say. Personally, I think they're a bunch of rotting zombie maggot farms, and I'd send them all back to hell if I could. Damn this combat inhibitor! Negatory. I have been programmed to remain on premises at all times. In the event of hostilities, I will respond with deadly force. Go, Underworld! Go, ghouls! Eh! Damn this pansy zombie programming. Closing dialogue system.
It's Carol's.
Winthrop, hey, I was
You're on
wondering
point. I shall back you up.
you could have seen any. Take a look at the generator down in the around here. No time, no time. Everything around here is always busted. Can't ever get a break.
This is the 9th circle.
You know, Winthrop does his best. He's a great mechanic, but he just can't keep up. This place is falling apart. This place is coming down around our ears. Hey, what's up?
Like I said, this is the lavies, but this is actually one of the bedrooms, I guess. The ladies' quarters. Underworld outfitters.
Cerberus, how are you? Programming holding up?
The chop shop. Mr. Winthrop's terminal. Notes on the electrical system. Needs new fuse box. Leaking air. Relay fan busted. This one is just fucked. Reroute. Possibly a fire, check it out later. Something stinks, I'm all right. Missing parts. All of them.
Hello, Patchwork.
Every day there's something new. The generators go down, the water has funk in it, the air filters die.
Jesus, this place is falling apart. Winthrop, I was wondering if you could
Let's first of all have a look at the chop shop.
Do you need my help?
Oh. Riley. This is someone of some interest.
Dr. Barrows at your service. What brings you to the chop shop? Come to lend me a hand, I hope. I can always use fresh human samples. You haven't heard? I'm the foremost authority on ghoul evolution. I want to know what makes us tick. Something doomed us to this rotting form, and I aim to discover what it is. So, I need samples of human skin, organs, and other parts to make the experiments valid. Pity. Well then, what can I do for you? Injured, huh? This is just a nick. If you can't tough it out, and you want to be fixed up, it'll cost you 50 caps. Now, this won't hurt a bit. Nah, just kidding. It'll probably hurt a lot. Hold still.
Oh, 75 bottle caps. Have been removed.
And we're all done. That wasn't so bad, was it? Did you need anything else? Is this a trick question? I don't even see a scratch on you. Don't think because I'm a ghoul I'm stupid. You're fine. Don't think... I think I can help you out. Give me a shot if you need anything. You be careful now.
Yeah, so as I say, there's someone called Riley here who's a person of interest. Oh, this is Nurse Graves.
Welcome to the chop shop. I'm Nurse Graves, Dr. Borrow's assistant. Don't let our place's name fool you. The doctor is very good with injuries, dismemberments, and trauma. If you require any stim packs or blood packs, let me know. Certainly we can help you. Please speak to Dr. Barrows. Oh, and we only take caps, no barter.
So let's have a look at these, shall we? Examination of the post-necrotic human. In my 7 dozen years studying the ghoul anatomy, I discover more and more evidence to support my theory on the nature of the not radiological human, or ghoul as they are commonly known. In summary, I theorize that our unnaturally long lifespan is due to a mutation within the autonomic nervous system of certain individuals following exposure to specific combinations of ionizing radiation with wavelengths below 10 picometers. This mutation, it seems, disrupts the normal processes of decay in the neurotransmitters along the spinal cord. Specifically, the transmitters affected are those responsible for cardiac and respiratory function in a healthy human. According to my studies, these transmitters are continually regenerated after mutation, carrying sufficient oxygen to sustain the life of the subject while being insufficient to retain skin elasticity and avoid necrosis, the result of which is the corpse-like appearance of post-mutation humans. It should be noted that exposure to radiation typically results in sickness followed by death, and the X factor that will lead to the mutation upon exposure in lieu of the typical outcome remains unknown to this researcher. In the coming months, I will be assembling my findings on this subject into a full study. Neurology of the luminous necrotic posthuman. The brain structure of a luminous necrotic posthuman, colloquially referred to as a glowing one, indicates that the regenerative ability of the neurological systems that affords typical necrotic posthumans their longevity does not extend into the higher reasoning functions of the brain itself. This subject is further covered in report on the dissection of feral necrotic posthumans. The distinctive luminescence that is a trademark of the glowing one can be best attributed to an unusual amount of radioactive chemicals that building up in bloodstream and muscle tissue of a typical ghoul. Upon the transformation into a feral ghoul, the neurological systems in the body cease filtering these particles from the blood and tissue, instead of causing them to build a distinctive bioluminescence that is distinctive of the glowing ones. Their social structure seems to be different to that of the feral ghoul. They actively seek out others of both their strain and those afflicted with ferocious post-necrotic dystrophy, particularly those who may have been injured. Studies on their nature of their healing effects on other ghouls continues with no conclusive results as of yet. Finally, the study of the ferocious post-necrotic whatever it was, I didn't actually see it. Dystrophy. The brain structure of the feral necrotic posthuman indicates the regenerative ability of the neurological systems that affords typical necrotic posthumans their longevity does not extend into the higher reasoning function of the brain itself. This is a condition that I refer to as ferocious post-necrotic dystrophy. So this is what happens when ghouls go feral. As the reasoning and high-order thinking of the portions deteriorate, the post-human subject becomes increasingly hostile, giving into a carnal need to feed, as opposed to the capacity for thinking and reasoning that a typical necrotic post-human retains. It remains unclear exactly what precipitates this change in biology and psychology, but anecdotal evidence seems to indicate that non-social ghouls, or those in isolation, are more prone to this condition. So ghouls have to be social in order to keep their brain functions working, and...
I'm afraid she's going to be out for a while. She's not well at all. Don't worry, though. I'm sure the rest of Riley's rangers will show up soon and take her home. Oh, you must be new around here. They're a mercenary company that bases itself out of the DC ruins. I'm assuming she's their leader, Riley. What was left of her armor had her name stenciled on it. She was in a pretty bad way when they found her outside Underworld. She had multiple lacerations, contusions, broken leg, some internal bleeding, and blunt force trauma. She hasn't been conscious since they brought her in a few days ago. I'd say she tangled with some super mutants and lost. It's a miracle she isn't dead. She was just brought in by a few others. They found her bleeding to death at the entrance to the city here. If she'd been out in the tunnels any longer, she'd have been someone's meal by now. Well, I wouldn't recommend it. She's in some sort of coma. It's dangerous to force someone out of one. There's no telling when she'll come out of it, I'm afraid. Unless you're an expert at medicine, I wouldn't recommend it. You may end up doing more harm than good. However, I'm all for helping my patients, so if you think you have the ability, be my guest.
Your medicine skill is high enough to enable you to administer proper treatment of Riley and revive her.
Whoa.
That was quick.
What? Where am I? What happened? How long have I been out?
She's going to paradise once again.
Right. Can't remember what I was doing. Wait! Oh shit! My men! My team! What happened to them? We were mapping the Vernon Square part of the downtown ruins and got jumped by a super mutant ambush party. Usually it isn't a problem, but this group was bigger than usual. We fought our way into Our Lady of Hope Hospital, hoping to find cover. You got it. More of the ugly bastards just kept coming. We fought our way to the roof and found a way across to the Statesman Hotel next door. The super mutants seemed driven, like they smelled blood. They kept following us. Once in the hotel, the only way to go was up. Very bad move, but we had no choice. On the way, we lost Theo, one of my guys. We were unable to get the ammo case off of his body as we were pushed onwards. So, guns almost dry, we hit the roof of the Statesman. Last stand? Well, we hope not. We figured we'd get up there and get a better signal to radio the Brotherhood of Steel for help. Problem is, help never arrived. Vernon Square is so thick with the super mutants, I don't think they could slip through. Actually, we did lay down a bunch of countermeasures. I don't know how many of them have already gone off, though. When I slipped out with my stealth boy, I think I almost tripped one or two of them. Damn near didn't make it out of there at all, come to think of it. Get the Rangers home. Please. That's all I want. I don't care how you do it.
Might as well shoot myself in the head and save the trouble.
Whew. I was holding my breath on that one, I think. I wasn't sure what you were going to say. All I ask is that you hurry. I don't know how much longer they will be able to survive up there. I also recommend you try and find the body of Theo, one of my men. He was carrying our main ammo supply. Here, let me punch the ammo box code and some better directions into your Pip-Boy there. There's 5 of us. Oh wait, 4 now. I almost forgot about Theo. Poor bastard. Besides myself, of course, we have Brick, our heavy weapons specialist, Butcher, our medic, and Donovan, our tech. All of them have been with me for years. I trust any of them with my life. Before I left, I gave them an order to keep broadcasting for help over their radio. Hopefully, when you get near their location, you'll pick it up. We lost him on one of the stairwells on the 2nd floor of the Statesman Hotel. He almost made it, but one of the muties hit us with a frag grenade. Blew him apart. If you can get to his ammo crate, there's a ton of rounds inside. Bring as many as you can to the Rangers. Okay, go ahead. We have a headquarters not far from here. If you can make it there, you're welcome to anything you need inside. Just punch in Riley 0247 at the gate. We have ammo, supplies, you name it. If I wasn't asking for your help, I'd tell you to stay away. It's thick with super mutants. I don't know why. Butcher, our team medic, has always suspected something's in the area they are looking for or being attracted to. The only place worse I can think of is the mall. Not much, I'm afraid. Oh, wait. The hospital may have some supplies that will help you. We saw some storerooms on the way to the roof, but didn't have time to raid them. Your best bet is to stay with the metro tunnels. Head north from here to Metro Central. Then look for the tunnels to the DuPont Circle Station. Exit from the DuPont Circle Station into what we call the dry sewers, and eventually you'll wind up in Our Lady of Hope Hospital. Okay. Watch yourself. Those ruins are badass.
Hey, do you know how to reroute a fan belt? You know, never mind, I'll do it myself.
So we've now got a quest. We're going to help out Riley's Rangers. First of all, we might be able to get some gear from Ranger Compound. That might mean going into mutant territory.
I've got plenty more. Come on! Or come on!
You will start seeing out the Enclave about these things here. These are like windows of cover, barricades.
Watch for signs of trouble. Enemy contact! Where?
Out! You're right!
Damn it!
Eat this!
Ah! Just or do things
I know! You're right! Go back from there!
Ah! It's called power armor for a reason, freak. Engaging target. Where?
So the mall is the location that these mutants really seem to be attracted to. That seems to be their home.
Hostile detected. Commencing it.
Nice.
Hostile detected. Commencing attack. Flank him.
Okay, so through could grade that way, but it through came over this way. I don't like that at all. The thing is that that's happened multiple times now. So we're gonna need the chainsaw.
It's called power armor for a reason, freak. Yeah.
Come on.
Clear.
Battle of the Ages. Bumper sword. Very nice weapon. All those things are armed to the fat man, that's not good. There's another down, I think. What's that over there, though? Talon Company still. Question is, who's paying them to raid this place?
You are a credit to your father.
Machine gun.
Flank him. It's called power armor for a reason.
Alright, that's what the rifle uses. Fair rounds. Do I really want to take a detour into the Capitol building just yet? We can do it later. Yep, one of them did have the Fat Man. Well, that ain't good, is it? Let's clear out the entrance. Oh, another overlord.
I'm hit! I'm hit!
Hey, that melee attack's a lot of good. Cage key. An enclave. Uniform and hat. Nice. I do like the enclave armor. I used to really not like it, but it came to grow on me. I went to the rifle because that might be better than the plasma pistol. This is an Enclave vertibird. One of your very own Paladin Cross. Yeah, you can see one up nice and close. So this is how they start to land now. They can use vertibirds to mobilize themselves. So it's a small trooper carrier. I'm guessing what the Enclave are trying to do here is they launched a Deathclaw out. They actually have like Deathclaw mind control things.
Targets acquired. Freak.
Yeah, so we will actually go inside though one day, but right now we've got a rescue mission to do. But I guess the Enclave wanted to like clear this place out and possibly establish themselves here in DC again. It is, of course, only fitting that the President will take control again. I'm trying to recall if there was something around here. But yeah, this is one of those dangerous places in the Wasteland because like supermutants just live here. Unless you've got a companion like Cross, there's a good chance that oh, so after all that way, so I have to walk back. This time Is it telling us to the metro? I think it's telling us to the metro, to their base. So onwards we shall go to rescue Riley's Rangers. Museum, Nicosia. So northwest.
Vigilance is advised.
Let's see if this can take us there anyway. Oh, that's always frustrating. So we're not actually that one.
Got your back.
Okay. So I can't really achieve much by doing this, I'm afraid. So I guess we're walking back again. In fact, no, that's too long a distance, I think. Yeah, we're closer. Sorry about this. To the Ranger compound we must go. Right, let me just check the instructions actually. Don't waste too much time. Okay, let's actually just get to the Rangers. So they're based around there. There's no easy way to get to them, we have to go underground. So what are the instructions? Metro tunnels head north from here. Right. Head north from Metro Station, okay. To the trolls, to the DuPont Circle Station, so forward. Local map, help me out. Yep, we're going this way. So while I'm following these maps, yeah, I just want to talk about some other things as well. because I'd mentioned before, yes, like the Fallout RPG, I don't particularly like the 2D20 system of that. But I honestly could
There may be hostiles in the area.
probably find another RPG that works for me. Explored areas down this way. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, so I'll probably find another RPG that works because yeah, Fallout would actually work as a really good RPG setting. And as I said before, like Fallout came from GURPS, GURPS Wasteland and such like that. So there is the ability to do it and do it. That's actually quite close to the source material. And Fallout's main inspiration to begin with.
I've got your back. Hey!
In fact, settings tweaks. Voice acting notes. What's I looking for now? Lady. Crippling pain sound. Less frequent player sounds. Yeah. This is from the mods. Yeah, I want less frequent ones. So when we next restart the game, that should be in effect. So I have to keep hearing pain sounds or trip over tin cans. That's what I hope. Oh, nice. Just got a scaver.
What do you need? Everything has a price. Take a look and make me an offer.
So yeah, like I could easily see myself playing Fallout as an RPG.
Thanks. Sure. I can fix most anything. Let me see what you've got. Whatever.
Excuse me. So yeah, so if that's a possibility, there are multiple Fallout RPGs, like Josh Sawyer made an RPG, tabletop RPG for Fallout, and Josh Sawyer is one of the lead designers of Fallout in Vegas, so I think it's fair to say they know his stuff. There's Fallout RPG that looks pretty good, but I'm trying to get people to actually sit and read at home and play it. But yeah,
Enemy contact. Where?
see, Another Fallout game. In other news as well, I mentioned before how I was looking at like trading card games, and there might have been a Fallout one. If there was a Fallout top trumps, I'd definitely look at that. But, yeah, I was looking at trading card games and like just a bit of an update on that. I still want to get into them, but I found two that might be potential candidates. Because I went into game and my darling dear said to me, "What do you look on eBay and Amazon?" I'm like, "Well, I typically want to buy it."
Enemy contact.
But
Where?
you know, maybe it's not such a bad idea. Well, as luck would have it, I remember two card games I was interested in. And might even be potential candidates for revivals of old video series I did and reviews. Because one of the games I was looking at, the first game I was looking at was Lightseekers. And Lightseekers is a Toys to Life video game card game. Yeah, try saying that last times. But well.
Where?
I'm guessing it's the brother still shooting. Well, it's technically correct that they're shooting at me as well. Oh, hello, this is the Bridge of Death. I don't believe it is, but it's very similar.
Got one here, engaging.
That sounds like a 32 rifle.
You can't kill us all!
So yes, Lightseekers was like a Toys to Life game that worked on mobile, which was interesting at the time. You had like the figures, and then through Bluetooth connectivity, you'd connect a backpack to your character, and you'd be able to play that character in the video game. It also had an augmented reality component as well, so if you put like the card down, you'd be able to like display them on like mobile screen from what I understand. They do little animations and such. There's also like trading cards to it. What's interesting about it is that the whole thing kind of just slowly but surely went into the trading card game. The video game was abandoned, and the card game was made by PlayFusion. And yeah, like the trading card scene was pretty good, and the devs were really good about trying to promote their game. They didn't do a huge marketing drive for it. But still, they did a fairly decent job of promoting, and they were good to people as well who played the game at conventions as well. You weren't going to find lots and lots of tables, but there were lots of accounts of people playing the game at conventions, so I'm really pleased for that. Yeah. And the digital version of the game came to Steam. And like Pokemon TCG Live, you can put your cards from the video, from the physical game. Also, gas. Haze of gas. Yeah, you can put your physical card into the game. Just gotta scan them in, and I think you can get like double the cards in the game, which is pretty good.
Be vigilant.
Oh, this cinema. Destination Anchorage, the Nutty Nanny. P.S. I hate you.
Vigilance is advised.
Destination Anchorage. That sounds okay. So like some fine flicks. Sewer entrance to sewer entrance. Well, perhaps we'll explore that a bit further. For now, let's just check where we actually are. Still to go further down. Ah yes, that's the bridge we have to cross now. Okay, right, so rapidly. Building. This might actually just kill our friend. Oh wow, look at this.
Incoming.
Actually been one of the original bombs, maybe. Hence why the radiation is so deadly. I've got to quickly look down there, I've got to know what's going on. Like, is the radiation that bad in here? So I'm guessing they were trying to hit the hospital.
I smelled your fear!
Where?
Little human!
Where? Must be pretty bad as well. So yeah, so Lightseekers looks pretty good. Cheap as well. So I might have to look into that. But then I was thinking about it as well, like there was a Skylanders card game as well. And again, similar functionality minus the actual cards, the toys, life elements. And Skylanders Battle, Battlecast, that was the name. It was Skylanders Battlecast. Skylanders Battlecast was the, I guess, Activision answer.
Enemy contact. Where?
Where did they come from?
You had your time! Give up!
Oh, Talon come back. Always with the appropriate timing, aren't they? Well, she's safe from the radiation, so that's good. Good to know that this place is still rigged. So, I was looking at the Skylanders Battlecast as well, and again, really, really cheap, unsurprisingly. I wanted to get some Battlecast cards at the time to review. And yeah, the game seems simple enough, like, and this is what I really like about a lot of these sort of TCGs that were kind of doomed in a way. It's like, they were just simple and playable, and they worked out of the gates. But they didn't really penetrate the sphere of League 3.
What? I hear something.
Which are Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, and Magic the Gathering. Although there are games that want to disrupt that sphere. And good, I say, you know, like, they should earn their place. I just look at these games, I just think, how does anyone get into this? How do you begin this? Not helping as well, like, I went to the Magic the Gathering site and just asked, you know, how do you get into Magic the Gathering? And like, they are very hesitant to tell you about their starter sets. I had to go on Amazon. There's all of this stuff.
Search pattern, Delta
but
2.
even then, they're only really showing you the latest stuff, which I, you know, guess makes sense. Like, they're showing you like the Lord of the Rings starter set and all this sort of stuff. I mean, that's great and all, but like, what does Lord of the Rings have to do?
For the engineers. That's not a flocculent idiot, it's a soap powder.
Right, it's a good job I actually checked this, because I've just realised that I ran out of room. The reason why the previous recording cut short was because I ran out of room on my hard drive, so this is going to be a bit of a short edition. I might have to splice these two videos together. We'll see how it goes. You haven't missed much, by the way. I'll have to actually just walk here to the Our Lady of Hope Hospital. So yeah, that was a bit cack. We'll see how that goes. So I apologise for any disruptions. But yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah, like, so all I really was just saying, like, it's a shame how these great trading card games just could not make a dent in the market, and they weren't really that well supported. Like Lightseekers did actually see some sort of expansions and additions, but like I don't know who was playing the game, and I don't think the developers really did. I don't know where that game is now, to be honest. They're still making content fairly good, but I don't think it really had much of a scene in Britain, at least. Or England or anywhere, so yeah, I think it was definitely more a US thing, because it was made, the toy aspect of it was published by Tomy, who, yeah, they're like a very big toy company. This might be a shortcut or something. Oh, hello. It's Andy again.
What is it now, Nan? What is it now, Nan?
So yeah, it's like Battlecast.
Contact confirmed. Backup required. Where?
You'd think the hospital would be the first place to be raided, but evidently not. Goes to show what I know. I'm just a Junktown jerky vendor.
What are you looking at?
Engage target.
To anyone that can receive this, we are in danger and need your help.
So look. Injury report. Tom Malone. Extreme muscle injury to groin area. Mr. Malone was admitted to by the staff at the Statesman Hotel across the street with an extremely painful pull in the groin region of his body. He indicated he was in the company of one Miss Seneca Clarkson at the time, but not disclosed what caused it. The muscles are affected at the gracilis muscle and the adductor longus muscle. Treatment, medical and physical therapy recommended. Patient name: Harold Worthington III. Sharp pain in knees and left arm will fall. Mr. Wellington was admitted by the staff at the Statesman Hotel across the street with the aforementioned pains. He claims to have fallen by slipping on some water left on the ground by a faulty ice machine at the hotel. After overnight stay and extensive treatment, we can find no injuries to treat. Please also note that Mr. Wellington kept asking for at least 8 pillows to help him sleep, and when the room was cleaned the next day after he was discharged, they were all gone. Treatment and injury report. Let's have a look. Richard Maynard Watson. Eyes were splashed with caustic chemicals. Bloody hell. Mr. Watson was admitted by some of his employees at the Hubris Comics facility. Apparently one of the press machines malfunctioned and sprayed hot steam and caustic chemicals into his face and hands, causing severe burns and nerve damage. Due to the nature of his injuries, he was flown to Hopkins in Baltimore for specialist care. Treatment referred. On med supplies.
I've got contact.
No more games! Time to die!
I'll just leave it to that. So yeah, so if there's any card games that you can recommend, I'd
Need some help here.
Card games I can recommend, I'd love to see it. But it's very difficult.
Damn it.
Funny ones I can really get into. Like I was playing like Pokemon, like, were the rules always this complicated? Was there always this much stuff you could do in a turn? I looked at like Magic the Gathering Commander, and I'm like, you know, games are 2 hours. Yeah.
What is it now,
I mean, of all the people, like, you know, they can't all be wrong, can they? So yeah, I can't tell which way we've gone, to be honest. I think we're going this way.
This is Butcher of Riley's Rangers. If anyone could hear this signal, we're in danger and
What is it now, ma'am?
We're trapped on the roof of the Statesman Hotel by a large contingent of super mutants. We are low on ammo and running out of time. If assistance is not possible, please contact Riley, who's made for Underworld inside the Museum of History. Keep your eyes open. We've left booby traps and mines to help slow the mutants down.
Yeah, as I said, all those people playing Magic can't be wrong. I just think...
This is a coward's game.
So yeah, so as I say, I'd love to play those games. But yeah, there's like games like Skylanders, Battlecast. Don't really need a like of it, thank you. Yeah, they have a special place in my heart. Yeah, because they look like great games, but I think maybe that's the problem. Like these, maybe that's the problem. Like the complexity. Just
Vigilance is advised. Contact confirmed. Backup requested.
we really need to activate the turrets. I don't know where they're for anyway, so this is the thing. Even though I don't want to endanger the Rangers anymore, I already am. By taking my sweet time. So are there any alternate objectives in this place right now? this is the way we've got to go. Okay. Right. Sorry for taking over gang. I am on my way. So yeah, maybe the complexity is the problem, or the lack thereof, that Magic the Gathering can maintain itself because of its complexity, because it has that appeal to people who want to play at a high level. You know, Pokemon can do things to keep itself going. Like, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! As well, and I could manage that. But, yeah. So, I don't know. The thing is that I love to play with other people, but I...
Now try and hide!
Flank him!
But I want to play with people like really casual about it. I went to a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament once, not like actual tournament, such like Yu-Gi-Oh! Convention. Where they took us, me and a mate, and
Contact confirmed. Backup
we
requested.
didn't play very long. And to be honest, like I think we both managed to get like 2 games in.
Enemy down.
It was like, yeah.
There you are!
Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very serious. That's not like I don't know. I take.
Engage it.
I do take gaming seriously.
Where?
So that's the kind of person I, sort of want to play with, really. I just want to chill out, have a game, and learn from people rather than yeah, rather be sore about it, because like I'm done with that now, to be honest. I really am. I'm done with being a sore loser. I just want to play a game and have fun. I think that was sexy sleep when there was pre-generated. So
Yeah.
Gonna splat
Acquired.
your brain!
Got your back. Enemy contact. Where?
oh my word. If there's also sort of suicide note there left.
There may be hostiles in the area.
I'm not sure I'm fully clear on this place, so. Well, I hope you like the scenery, because you're going to see a lot of it. There's Theo.
Area secured. Protected. Commencing attack.
Save the game.
We've got company. Targets acquired. Look out!
No thoughts on the means, father.
My dearest little Moonbeam, I know you've been waiting to hear what happened to me. I'm sorry I left you like I did. An important deal came up. One that might have let us get away from the shack we were in. I came to the Statesman Hotel to meet the buyer and the deal went down. Now I think I'm down. I won't make it out of this place. The ruins are falling with secrets. All I can do and then hide up in one of the rooms. You're a strong girl, and I know you can use everything I taught you to survive alone. Please forgive me, sweetie. I only wanted to make the best for us. Daddy loves you very much. Goodbye.
No longer suffer the effects of alcohol addiction. We don't drink enough booze to actually justify that. Anything for our sneak skill legends. Silent running. Effects into a successful sneak attack. Oops. I think I'll go for that. So we still be sneak without drawing attention.
Targets acquired.
Everything's good there. So I'm just checking the recording again. No. The chainsaw. Bookshelf that's been tucked away. Nope. Well, so much for that one. reach the Rangers. Just gotta carry on a little bit longer.
What was that? No more games!
One more for the Brotherhood. I'm hit!
Napier. Don't need to use a doctor bag again. Try and get as many of those used up and get the perks.
Now try and hide!
Backrooms, this is just constant. I don't remember taking this long to reach the range, so I've done this quest a few times.
Targets acquired.
Found you!
Company!
Nearly there, boys.
I love a
Got
good
company!
fight!
Where? Ground Alliance!
Once this is done, I'll call it quits.
Game's over! You are!
Still trying to reacquire hostile. Flank him! Make no mistake, your father would be proud of what you've done.
Here we go. Let's meet the Rangers. at this. Newty soup.
Hey man, the butcher wants to see you. He's right over yonder.
I think Butcher wants to talk with you and he's calling the shots. We can talk about me and Eugene later.
Yeah, about that,
Hey man, the butcher wants to see you.
I think he was, try and get that before. What the? How am I walking? Oh, it's because I was over encumbered, I see. My strength was too low. Okay, okay. I'll take some buff out. Get rid of some waste as well. Right now it's caught up to me. Okay, I don't really need that help. Okay, let's go with that. I can run, hopefully get there before.
We've got company! Where?
Let's freak on this.
Hey you! Get your ass over here before you attract every super mutant in the building.
Okay. So I think it was blown about, guys.
The name's Butcher. I'm the team medic. It's good to see a friendly face. Okay now, who the heck are you and when are reinforcements coming? You made it all the way up here alive. Okay, I'm impressed. Riley must have sent the right person for the job, as usual. Hey, is she okay? That's a relief. I told her she was nuts when she decided to try to sneak out of here. Guess I was wrong. Now, let's talk about getting out of here. I would have proposed going back the way you came, but apparently it's impossible now. So, the express elevator is our only solution. Well, I can think of a faster way, but I doubt you'd survive the fall. Seriously, the elevator is our only chance now that the radio tower is gone. You're right. What we need is something to power the elevator motor up here and get the thing going. On the way up here, I'm pretty certain we passed a maintenance room. Inside was a wrecked Protectron. If you can get me its fission battery, I can have Donovan jury-rig the elevator. Maybe you can, but we'd still need the fission battery. It's the only way to locally feed power into the elevator's electronics. All right, we'll hold the roof position here. If any of us goes down, don't stop. Get the hell out of here and make for our HQ, Ranger Compound. Back so soon? Are we in luck? We're mercs, but instead of hunt and destroy, we map the ruins for sale to the highest bidder, and make a good living at it too. There were 5 of us in the company until we lost Theo. When we passed the maintenance room, I spied a Oh, that makes me feel a whole lot better. Thanks.
There's something about this area. I can't put my finger on it, but just like the mall, there's an unusually high concentration of super mutants. If I had the time and resources, I'd investigate. All I care about now is getting the hell off this damn roof. I'd say it was a whole lot of luck. We set as many traps as we could behind us and killed as many super mutants as possible. Being able to fend off the last wave of them made the rest more cautious, but it also drained our ammo. It's only a matter of time before they rally, especially since you punched through their lines. Let's get a move on.
Hey there. Donovan at your service. You break it, I fix it. Sorry, we were under fire the whole time. Otherwise, I would have cleaned the place out. Thanks. I was starting to feel a little naked without it. All I can tell you is this place sucks. I hope we never have to nap another inch of it. By the seat of our pants, we are out of everything. Ammo, food, and time. I have no idea how we made it this long, but damn, I am glad you got up here. Yep, no problem.
Still got the tea-making facilities, that's the main thing.
Brick's the name, and I call this fine-looking room sweeper Eugene. We've had a lot of fun together mowing down super mutants, but I think it's time we get off this roof. All I remember is mowing down super mutants with Eugene here. Ask the eggheads, they're running the show. I just point and shoot, and then stuff dies. Oh, hell yeah! The other guys hate mapping this zone, but hey, I love it. I love turning the muties into a fine red mist with my gun. Skill, baby. Pure skill. And my big-ass gun. No sweat.
So we're going to need the fission battery. In order to power up the elevator and get us the hell out of this place. But we're still no closer to realising why the super mutants are so interested. Any luck, the journey will be easier. But I was once told that if I didn't look at all, it'd be bad. But I don't know about that. It's something that's below us. We need. In the meantime, I'm trying to think of anything else with this thing going on. Can't think of much like Starfield's coming out. We've already established that that's not worth pre-ordering. Fresco Lounge. Right. Back where we came, okay. Local map help me out. Hello. Does actually appear to be nice. So imagine if you didn't set up the elevator yourself. Donovan would do it and there'd be like a last stand against the mutants. But we don't need to worry about that. We should be able to do it ourselves.
Back so soon? Are we in luck? Fantastic. Get that over to Donovan right away. As soon as he gets it up and running, make a break for it. Remember, our rally point is our HQ, Ranger Compound. Don't stop for anything.
Well, well. We got us a genuine rescue, eh?
We'll talk.
Move.
Sound the all clear.
So by the looks of things, I'm heading out. And now I've got to figure out how to get out. At least now we've got quest markers. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Not much game, well, not much that I care about in gaming is going on. I mean, I really don't want to give Wizards of the Coast more money when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Pretty miffed about the state of, you know, D&D. And the thing is that like Wizards of the Coast are actually making D&D, Hasbro, parent company, a lot of money as is. Like G.I. Joe and all the rest. I ain't doing it for D&D is. G.I. Joe and Transformers and all the rest. Just do this to the map. Yeah, it's D&D Adventure of the Gathering. Adventure of the Gathering, as you can imagine, makes significantly more money. But they're making like a good 80% of Hasbro's money. But yeah, but even Wizards of the Coast not doing a good job of running Adventure of the Gathering. Hopefully that's just a few die-hard fans that are salty about the game's going. But at the same time, like, I really want to get into it. But, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. So I might buy a starter set, see what my darling dearest thinks of it. It's pretty rules dense and whatnot, so I might start with something neater. Something a bit easier to wrap our heads around. So yeah, so it's looking like Skylanders and Lightseekers. Even then, like we've got like the deck builder Dominion to play as well, so that's that'll be fun for replayability. But yeah, but for the price I intend on getting the sure this isn't the channel house. Well, this is another grizzly diner, I guess. Again, a lot of wastage here.
Is this relevant to the mission?
Power armor in here. Pistons. I think I'm still meant to come here. Okay, that's fine. And come here, I shall do. Save the game as well. So,
Engaging targets! I remember this area.
Here? Are you sure? Like, I generally don't know if that's like a role-playing front, or she's just chatting shit.
Hostile detected. Commencing attack. We'll get him.
I don't think that's a sniper rifle. He's got a new unique weapon, I want it. Is that an anti-material rifle? I think that was an anti-material rifle. But I hope I can blow to smithereens.
Enemy contact.
Where's that weapon? Anti-material rifle. Very powerful rifle.
You're dead.
Just blow my level. They're gonna stop me from getting disappointed. Mercifully, the answer was yes.
It's only a matter of time. Still trying to reacquire hostile.
If I can get to high ground and shoot him. out here, it doesn't matter where his weapon is. Material rifle. Not a bad haul at all. It's like an anti-tank gun. If you think that can punch through tank armor in the modern age, think about what that can do to power armor. Yep. Politician with some influence out there. Bought accommodations there, but not quite enough.
I've got one! Look out!
Would be nice if the game would actually open up the Poke Boy when you wanted it to. It does not seem to be able to handle too much on screen at any one time, but never mind. Now the Enclave were somewhat successful in their bombing run. It's not successful enough. Unless maybe the point of the bombing run was to destroy the Italian company. There's another entrance to the Capitol building. Let's carry on to the Ranger compound and let's finish. Yes, but we've seen the Enclave can actually just drop nukes and other sort of high payload bombs upon their targets. A rather interesting and frightening revelation.
And the sun will rise in the north. No, the northwest. For 44 days and
What's that about there?
Fire, fire, burning bright, burning fire, pain, misery, peace, love, better, death, 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 death. No. Trees! So many trees! To the north! But be careful, the trees are deadly, and the trees too will be consumed in the belly of the great fat worm!
Trees in the north, he's right about that. The trees are not deadly.
And the sun will rise in the north! No, the northwest! For 44 days and 67 nights, and we'll never notice!
The northwest, I wonder if that's referring to Raven Rock. This guy is onto something. I wonder if we can find him.
Beware, worm, I shall destroy you with the fire of this small sun before me. Beware, worm! One step further.
Worm, I wonder if it's worm as in W-Y-R-M. Like a dragon.
You are a credit to your father. We've got company! Where?
Eat this!
Victory!
So, the Enclave had landed a vertibird. I should have wondered if I could actually destroy the vertibird. I was just waiting for it to drop off its payload, but never mind. It's a sentry bot and a Hellfire troop, that apparently is all they need to destroy mutants here.
You're on point. I shall back you up.
Well, where's that radio signal? This is coming from the Ranger compound. Oh, Wasteland here.
Trees! So many trees!
Hey.
To the north! But be careful, the trees are deadly, and the trees too will be consumed in the belly of the great fat worm!
Make him shut up, please. Just make him shut up. He's been up there for days. He's got all of those mines wired to a trigger. He won't let anyone in or out of the alley. If I try to leave, he'll set them off. But I can't stay here any longer. No. No way. He'll set the bombs off if I go anywhere near him. I'd give anything if he'd just stop yelling. What?
Let's see if I can talk some sense into him. Well, maybe not.
Try new Blamo! Soap, blast stains out, blast the whole world out. We've all been blamoed. Oh, it hurts. My head. Why doesn't it ever stop hurting? Why? Please, I can hear it moving, pulsing. Just leave me alone.
Steady as well.
Hungry, so hungry. What? No, I'm not hungry. The worm is hungry. Hungry for me, for you, and for fire.
Well, I suppose that's one way to end it. But, who this boss up didn't...
In 1492, your mother and my mother were hanging up clothes around the mulberry bush.
Better her than me. It's so quiet.
Yeah, I don't know if there's any other way to deal with them, but there you go.
It's so quiet.
Maybe the Mez gun might have done it, but hey ho, that's a mystery for another time if anyone wants to look it up. I'm sure you can find it on the Unmarked Quests pages of Fallout wikis. And here we are at the Ranger compound. Very safe place indeed. I do like that Bethesda have really taken the time to make this place rather special. I have a soft spot for the Rangers. So soft, in fact, that I'm just robbing them blind. Let's go talk to them now. If you're reading this, that's not it. 5 mugs. 5 rangers. Let's have a brew before they go.
So you're the reinforcements, huh? Crazy.
You look like you've been through hell. You're a cocky little thing, aren't you? I like that. Well, as much as I want to hear all about it, can you tell me a full debrief on what happened out there with my men? I'm very impressed at your skill. I don't think I've come across someone quite like you in the ruins. I suppose I owe you a debt, and I intend to pay it in kind. I'm sure you're more interested in your reward than listening to me talk, so let me get right to it. Losing a bit of the Merc edge, eh? Don't get soft on me now. Well, I've said it once, but I'll say it again. You have my thanks. I'd be pretty lost without my guys. So, for your reward, what'll it be? The Ranger battle armor, or one of Brick's miniguns?
I'll go for the armor.
The armor it is. Wear it with pride, kid. We do. Consider this place your home away from home. If you're ever in the neighborhood again, you're more than welcome to take shelter here. I guess that does it. See you around, kid. Let me give you a word of advice. Stay away from them. They give mercs a bad name. They have no morals, no remorse, and wouldn't hesitate to put a bullet through a defenseless man's head if it meant a job. They've been pretty active lately around the old Capitol building ruins. I'd recommend giving that area a wide berth. Yeah, we've crossed paths. Fortunately, we just stepped out of each other's way. Brick almost turned it into a damn bloodbath when one of them spit on her boots, but I was able to hold her back. I thought we might see you again. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm cut out for this kind of job anymore. I almost got everyone killed in Vernon Square. What kind of a responsible leader does that? It was one bad decision after another. Yeah, but I led the guys right into a corner. Theo died because I decided to take shelter in the hospital. I'm not so sure I'd be trusted leading anyone at this point. Thanks. It's nice of you to try and make me feel better about everything. I just hope that I can get back to mapping the ruins soon. I have a lot of contacts that are demanding I finish. You'd risk your neck for me like that? Well, okay. I hadn't expected this, but I'll certainly take you up on it. Oh, and I insist on paying you. I won't take no for an answer. For every map marker you uncover in the Capital Wasteland, I'll pay you a fair sum in bottle caps. All you have to do is find them. Come back here and I'll get them off your Pip-Boy there. Here, take this geomapper. Please don't lose it. Donovan spent a year developing it and I only have a few. It will offload all the map data you collect from your Pip-Boy automatically. When you come back, I can take the data from it and you get paid.
Not bad.
Uh-oh, you're back. Something need fixing? Oh, wow, well, Riley snapped out of a slump now that you're mapping for the Rangers. Now we go out and kick ass like the old days. Hoorah! Well, let me see what I can do about that. See you again.
So I could do with dropping some gear. Oh, I picked up a flamer. Didn't realise. Okay, well, that's fixed.
Riley keeps talking about you. You made it. Great. Need patching up? Things seem better now. Riley's gained back her confidence a bit. We've been doing stuff here and there. I don't know what you said to her, but thanks. If you need us, you know where we are.
Hey there. Got anything good for me? Well, I've been feeling a little more confident now that I have you mapping for us. I think we'll head out into the ruins and do some search and destroy to ease back into things. You need to actually collect some new data before I can pay you. We already have all these locations in the system. Hope you find what you're looking for.
Okay. What else here? Oh, the Riley's terminal. Current personnel listings. We have to write the first tires. Riley. File out available. Break. Position, heavy weapons, age 24. Term of contract, ongoing. Merits to merits, 5 to 1. Pay, 50 caps per mission. Status, active. Rick is an outstanding asset to the Rangers. I find her zeal for destruction to be an asset rather than liability. She is reliable and calm under fire, although can be a bit impatient during mission planning phases or briefings. She seems fiercely loyal to the Rangers, or would be a good go-to person in the event of falling out in the ranks. Butcher. Name, Butcher. Medic. Position, medic. Age, 31. Term of contract, ongoing. Merits / demerits, 3/0. Pay, 70 caps per mission. Status, active. Butcher is an ongoing part of our team. He is prone to making rational and logical decisions even in the heat of battle, which makes him ideal for secondary command position. His medical skills are moderate at best with room for improvement. He continues to scour every hospital and clinic we happen across to learn more about his trade. His loyalty to the Rangers is without question. Donovan. Name, Donovan. Position, Tech. Age, 35. Term of contract, ongoing. Merits to merits, 2. Pay, 50 caps per mission. Status, active. Donovan came to us highly recommended by my contractor in the content of the Brotherhood of Steel. He is an absolute wizard in regards to repair of firearms and personal armour. I wish he had more knowledge of electrical systems, hydraulics, etc., which will help us circumvent obstacles we frequently encounter the ruins. But hopefully this will improve with time. As long as the Rangers seem solid, it may take more time to gauge. Theo. Position, Quartermaster. Age, 22. Term of contract, probationary. Merits to merits, 1. Pay, 35 caps per mission. Status, active. Theo is our newest ranger. His role is the quartermaster for Ranger Compound. He cares for and organises all the equipment and carries anything extra we might need into the ruins when we're on a mission. He is with us on a probation contract, which is over review pending my decision. Current contracts. Mapping contract. Contract. Ruins mapping. Status ongoing. Projected income unknown. Acquired income 1,765 caps. Description. Terrain and structure mapping for District of Columbia urban sections. Make note of enemy resistance, weapon caches, strategic positions, retreat points, etc. Provide detailed files in holotape format to buyer. Buyer to remain anonymous with cap and pay by caps left in the predetermined spot known on this Riley. Supermutant eradication. Supermutant cleansing. Status ongoing. Projected income unknown. Acquired income 2,850 caps. Description. Eradication of supermutants at Riley's discretion. Buyer will award varying amount of caps on a per kill basis. Proof of slain supermutants must be provided to buyer before payment is authorized. Buyer has approved various body parts as proof. Riley's personal notes. Personal entry 176. Well, Break and Donovan are at it again today. I swear, if I have to break up another fight between the two of them, I'll have to go crazy. As long as they keep it off mission, I guess I shouldn't care so much. I just want this group to stick together. It's been a month since we lost Dallas and Akira. We were assets to the Rangers, and even though I've taken Theo on board to bolster our numbers, he's hardly a replacement. He's green, but maybe with enough meaty blood splashing on his boots, he'll wise up real fast. Personal entry 177. I've only approval from Mr. Smith for the mapping project. It's going well so far, definitely easier than hunting down muties. The caps have been good, so we'll stick with it until there's been something better pops up. We had a little bit of a run-in with Talon Company today. Those bricks always have to start shit with us, and unfortunately for them, Brick was with us. Needless to say, it wasn't long before I heard Eugene's familiar whine and she started dropping them like flies. We got out of there with no casualties, but I think we'll have to give the Capitol building a wide berth. Personal injury, 178. Butcher and I slept together tonight. He's always kind of flirty with me. I took it as a personal mock humour. Well, I was wrong. I hope this hasn't jeopardised our relationship on a professional level, but I really wanted to continue. After all, it's been a while since I've known anyone, been with anyone who cares, and it's nice to know someone out there cares. I think we're going to try and move on to the next sector in the downtown roads this week. I want to finish off Tacoma Park first. There's still a lot of nooks and crannies in that place. It wasn't fair. If it wasn't for the Talon Company and the supermutant resistance in the area, we'd be done by now. That's launching 179. Well, Theo's itching to go on a mapping trip, so I'm taking the entire group into Vernon Square. I usually like to leave someone at the back of the compound, but the sector is brimming with potential loot locations, so I need all the muscle I can get. I'm just anxious to check out Our Lady of Hope Hospital to get supplies. Well, I want to set up a transmitter at that Statesman Hotel. I hear Brick and Donovan are going at it again. I'm gonna get those guys on the road before another fistfight breaks out.
Well, alright, you're back! Now that you're part of the team, Riley's her old self again. We've been vaporizing hostiles like there's no tomorrow. Kick some muty ass for me, kid.
You made it. Great. Need patching up?
Uh-oh. You're...
Hey there. Got anything good for me? Excellent. Let me offload the data and I'll be glad to pay you.
3,330 protocols, bloody hell. All that for just running
Hey there. Got anything good for me? Door's always open for you. Come back anytime.
Let's have a look around the compound, shall we? Very neatly organised. Theo did a fine, damn fine job here.
I'll save your returns.
So that's the ranger compound, and for every map location we add, we get paid. So we've just got 3,300 caps for that, so that's pretty good. So let's quickly just return to the Museum of History. I'll spend some more time in Underworld again.
What's up, tourist? Come on, here.
I wonder where she was going. So, I think that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies for the inconvenience with the, however, these videos go up. But I'm sure that we'll work it out. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Stay for now.